back to BLACKSITE. Tonight we're going to talk about King Harris in an altercation with his parents, Tiny and T.I. at the Falcons game. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Once again, once again, T.I.'s son is back at it again. He still hasn't learned his lesson. He's 19 years old. But when videos surfaced of him having a physical altercation with his father and arguing with his mother and family members at a Falcons game was truly disturbing. This man has some serious problems, possibly some mental issues. Excuse me. We have seen in the past where he has gotten into it with classmates when he was in high school. We've seen what he did at the Waffle House, but it seems like this young man is not learning. But to me, it's how he was brought up as a child. It was the way he was raised. It seems like he did whatever he wanted to do. And I remember him doing an interview saying that he only came to the house on the weekend when it was time for them to film their reality show. Other than that, he went back to his grandmother's house. And it seems like this young man has a lot of resentment. He grew up with a family who was extremely rich, who had the opportunity to give him whatever he wanted. But it seems like something is missing from King Harris, and it's missing, and it needs to be solved. Maybe they need to sit down and do some family counseling. But this video was disturbing because he was talking to his parents as though they were people on the streets. That's what I could not understand from this young man. And it seems like he didn't show any type of respect, talking about his business and he's a grown man. But being a grown man, you have to show some type of decorum in public. And it seems like he has a hard time. His father says he's an embarrassment, but you raised this embarrassment. You didn't correct him when he was younger. People seen the way he was acting on TV, but it made you money. And see, sometimes we look at money and we forget about raising children. And now his man is 19 years old. He's able to do whatever he wants to do. And I'm going to tell you something. I hope he doesn't learn the hard way. I hope he doesn't learn by getting into trouble or getting into trouble with the law, because it seems like he's going down the wrong road. And somebody has to redirect this young man to the right road, because this is absolutely disturbing. This video shows you how far this young man has gone, in that his parents have basically raised a young man who has no respect, no boundaries for authority. And something is going to happen. And those who hang around him, those who happen to be his friends, those who happen to be around him for his money, for his fame, they don't care as long as they feeding off of what he's doing. And I'm going to tell you this. If they don't sit down and get this young man some mental health, or try and solve the issues that need to be resolved within this family, he's going down a spiral that I hope we don't get to see. Because King Harris has too much mouth. He has a mouth that will get him hurt. And there's a lot of people on them streets of Atlanta and other cities who's not going to care that he's T.I.'s son. And that's the problem. And that's the problem, that people wanted T.I. and Tiny to solve, but they haven't done it. And that's a problem. This young man is a serious, serious problem to himself. The way he conducted himself with his parents, can you imagine the way he conducts himself with other people that he don't know? And you got some serious people out here who see this nonsense, and if they come across King, they not gonna take that crap. They gonna let him know, I'm not your mama, I'm not your daddy. This is what we see as entertainment. And this is why they had their reality show. This is why they were plastered all over TV. And this is the result you get when you put your kids out there and you make money off of them instead of taking them and keeping them in the background and raising them to be solid citizens. Being a solid citizen is he's going to eventually inherit money from his parents if he lives long enough. In that he can increase that inheritance if he goes to school, be an educated young man. But it seems like he took that wrong turn, and now he wants to prove himself as being a gangster, a thug, a brother from the hood, which you're not. And that's okay. It's called generational wealth. You're supposed to build on that wealth. But it seems like this young man is gone. And I don't know how he's going to get rescued if he won't even listen to his father or people in the family. What are you going to do with him? Is he a lost cause? Or does he need those mental health therapy to try and find out what issues? Because I believe that this young man was pushed aside. The way he said it, he was with his grandmother. That they didn't want to deal with him. I don't know. But something is going on in that family, and these issues need to be resolved. This was sad to see. But you got to expect this because this is the way he acts constantly. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE, this quick take on King Harris. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.